If you're looking for a family home in Amarillo built in the last 15 years, usually between $250,000 and $400,000, all roads lead to South Amarillo. Specifically, they lead to two neighborhoods that sit nearly side by side, City View and Heritage Hills. On the surface, they're twins. They both have brick homes, they both have smallish yards, they both feed into Canyon Independent School District, and if you look at photos online, you likely can't tell them apart. But if you buy a house in Heritage Hills, your high schooler might be going to a brand new state-of-the-art campus. If you buy a few streets over in City View, they might be going to the traditional powerhouse school 5 miles away. I'm Keegan Hayden, and today we're fighting the battle of the suburbs. We're gonna look at the walkability, the resale value, and most importantly, the school zone map that confuses almost every buyer moving to town. So let's start with Heritage Hills. The neighborhood was master planned with one thing in mind: the elementary school. Heritage Hills Elementary sits right in the heart of the subdivision. The vibe here is young, family central. Because the school's in the middle, the mornings here are a parade of strollers, wagons, and parents walking kids to school and back. It's incredibly social. If you want to make friends with other parents in their 30s, this is the easiest place to do it. The downside, density. The lots in Heritage Hills, especially the newer phases, can feel kind of tight. You are definitely going to hear your neighbor's barbecue music. But for resale, these houses fly off the shelf because everyone wants that walk to school lifestyle. Now let's hop over to City View. There's still an elementary school sitting right in the heart of the subdivision. It's a bit up the road and the energy shifts. It feels a little less master planned and a little more custom. You'll see different builders here, maybe slightly more variety in the brickwork and the roof lines, but the biggest difference is the traffic flow. Heritage Hills is a thoroughfare. People cut through it to get to school. City View has more cul-de-sacs and dead-end streets. It's quieter. And if your kids are a bit older, or you just value your peace and quiet alongside walkability, City View usually wins the porch sitting test. But here's the deal breaker: the high school split. Both neighborhoods are in Canyon ISD, which is a huge draw. But Canyon ISD recently split into two high schools, the legendary Randall High and the brand new West Plains High School. Generally speaking, City View has leaned heavily into the Randall High School, who are the Raiders, feeder pattern. Randall is kind of the old guard, if you will. It has deep sport traditions, the trophy cases, and the established community. Heritage Hills tends to be zoned for West Plains, and it's kind of like a new shiny object. It opened recently, the facilities look kind of like a college campus, and home values near it have pop. But the trap? Well, this boundary line isn't a straight line. It zigs and it zags, and I've seen clients buy a house thinking they were zoned for West Plains only to find out their side of the street goes to Randall. While both are excellent schools, your heart might be set on the new school, so you have to check the map. One final factor, the commute. See, South Amarillo is exploding, and Loop 3035, also known as Hollywood Road, is currently being expanded into a massive freeway system. So Heritage Hills has very direct access to Coulter Street and the Loop. It's convenient, but that means that you do hear the road noise more. City View is tucked a little further back, and it takes an extra 3 or 4 minutes to get out of the neighborhood, but you're insulated from highway expansion noise. Ask yourself, do you want to be on the highway in 30 seconds, like in Heritage Hills, or do you want to sleep in total silence, like in City View? Here's my warning: don't trust Zillow. Zillow and Realtor.com, while useful tools, often use proximity to guess the school, and they don't always track the intricate boundary changes that Canyon ISD makes. So if you're buying in the 79119 zip code and need guidance when it comes to school districts, give us a call. I'm Keegan. See you next week.